Hi everybody and welcome back to a brand new Pilates workout in which we're going to focus on our chest and mid-back muscles. So when we have a look into our everyday lives, then we observe that most of the movements are directed forwards. We're cooking like this, we're reading like this, we're working at our laptops. As a result, the shoulders start to roll forwards and inwards, and we create an upper rounded back like this. So our chest muscle start to tighten more and more, and our mid-back muscles are weak. So what we're going to do today is we're going to mobilize our shoulder joints, we're going to open up the chest, and we're going to strengthen the mid-back muscles, especially the lower part of the trapezius here. The trapezius consists of three parts. The upper part of the trapezius is going to lift the shoulders and is holding a lot of stress and tension. So we don't want to strengthen the upper part, we want to strengthen the mid and the lower parts, which are responsible for pulling the shoulder blades together and into the lower back. So we want to create a balance between these three parts, again, for improving our posture. You don't need any equipment, just make sure you have something soft underneath you and a little bit of space around you, and then let's jump straight into a quick warm-up. So find a seat on your heels here with your butt cheeks on the heels, and we're going to start with mobilizing our spine. So bring your fingertips behind your ears, open the elbows nice and wide, and with your next exhalation you start to round your spine and your elbows are kissing under your face. Inhale, open back up. Now lift your gaze up, and exhale, start to round and look to your belly button. Slowly come back to your Pilates breath in through the nose and out through pursed lips. Good. Inhale, pull the elbows to the back, and exhale, start to activate your powerhouse, draw the navel in towards the spine. Keep moving in your flow, in your pace. When I'm too fast or too slow for you, keep listening to your body and keep breathing how you need it. And then when you're ready, let's make the exercise a little bit bigger. So you come up onto your knees, lift the gaze up, and exhale, bring your butt cheeks back onto the heels. Keep going like this. So you open up through the hips and you sit back down with your exhalation. Synchronize the movement with the breath. Create a wonderful flow here in which you're gonna connect with your body and your breath. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Super important today to keep the neck long. And then with the last repetition, stay on your knees, and we're going to rotate with the exhalation. From left to right, inhale, come back to center, and exhale, we're going to switch to the other side. Keep your pelvis steady and calm. Your legs aren't moving at all, so you're just rotating through the thoracic spine here. Good. Especially the thoracic spine is getting a little bit stiff when we're sitting a lot. So let's bring back some flexibility here into our spine. Good. Next, when you're on the right side, hold it here, lengthen the right arm to the back and bring your left hand to the right hip. Use the left hand here to softly pull the right hip forwards. So we don't want to tilt here to the side, we want to keep the hips steady and square. Look to the back and breathe deeply. Inhale, finding length through the spine. Exhale, twist even deeper. Good. Now last one. Inhale, grow an inch taller. Exhale, deepen the twist. And then you release the left arm, slowly rotating to the other side, bringing the right hand towards the left hip. Slightly, softly moving, pulling the right hip forwards. So imagine there are two lights attached to your pelvis which are shining forwards, not to the side, but forwards. Stay square here. Good. Use your Pilates breath to connect to your body, to connect to your powerhouse. Last one. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, look forward back. And then you're gonna come back and you start with just moving the arms backwards like you would swim here. Mobilizing the shoulders and rotating through the spine again here. Imagine if the air is a little bit creamy, a little bit thicker. So the air is giving you a little bit of resistance here and is carrying you at the same time. So float through this movement. Imagine you're moving through honey. Good. Slowly and controlled movements here. Opening up the chest. Let the breath flow. Give me just 2 more here. And then you just place the hands on the floor. Meet me on all fours here. I switch to the side so you can see what's happening here. So with your hands, with your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips, you start to move through the spine. Exhale, you're gonna round your spine, push the floor away with your hands. And inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze and your heart up. Exhale, round. Enjoy the stretch here for your back muscles. Inhale, extend the spine. Good. And then feel free to move like a snake, to add some movements to the left, to the right. There's no right or wrong here. Just feels good or not. Keep the shoulders low. And let the movements flow here. Good. Slowly finding your way back onto all fours with a neutral spine position. Spread your fingers, strong base here with your hands, index fingers facing forward. Elbows are rotating to the back, external rotation of your arms and your shoulders here. And then you're gonna start just moving your shoulder blades. So pull them together, allow yourself to sink into your shoulders, and exhale, push yourself out of your shoulder blades. So keep your elbows steady and calm. Keep your spine in a neutral position all the time. So just get a sense of how your shoulder blades can move here. Good. Pulling the shoulder blades away and bringing them back together. Try to isolate this movement. Try to bring all your awareness just to your shoulder blades, keeping the rest of the body still and stable. And then stay pushed out here. Keep pulling the shoulder blades away from each other. Hold it here and then just step 1 hand length forward. And the rest of the body is following. And with a nice strong push-up, we're gonna meet on the belly here. Just dropping your forehead on the mat, lengthening your legs, but keeping your powerhouse active. So your pubic bone is pulling into the floor, into the mat, and you want to lift the belly in and up. And then you just drop your shoulders forwards, so the shoulders are kissing your mat. Good. With your next exhalation, you're gonna roll your shoulders back and down, and then drop again. Inhale. Exhale, pulling the shoulder blades together and into the lower back. And just drop. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring lots of awareness into your shoulders. So with your exhale, lengthen your neck, pulling the shoulders away from your ears. Let's go for one more and then keep the shoulders back and down, keep them lifted. They are not touching the mat anymore. And then you're gonna bring your hands under your shoulders here, elbows close to your body. And then slightly lift your upper body with the power of your back muscles. And with your next inhalation, you try to rotate, roll the shoulder back and down, lift up, and exhale, bring your gaze back onto the mat. You're gonna switch, inhale, and exhale. So finding this wonderful combination of strength, which we're gonna build up in our mid-back muscles, and a wonderful opening here in our chest. If you want more, it's just optional. Listen to your body and choose your level. But if you want more, release the arm and the fingertips are reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, come back to center. So we really want to make sure here that we get the strength out of our back muscles and not our arms. Good. Switching from right to left. Think about your Pilates principles. Work with breathing. Work with centering, so keep your core activated. Keep pulling your navel in and up. What about your pelvic floor? It's also active. Try to reach higher with your fingertips. Try to open even more. Whew. Challenging exercise here. Give me 2 more. Good, and then come back to center, keep the powerhouse active, and then we're gonna release the arms, pull the elbows into your sides. Here with pulling the arms towards the upper body, we're gonna create some strength in your broad back muscle in the so-called latissimus. So we're gonna exhale, extend the arms to the side, palms are facing down, and inhale, we're gonna lift the arms a little bit higher, cracking the nut with the shoulder blades. Then lower down again, and inhale, pull the elbows in. Good, keep going. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, slightly lower. Inhale, pull the elbows in. When you got the exercise and you want more, then you can lift your torso with your inhalation. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, pull the elbows in. But focus on lifting the arms for activating the lower part of the trap, your trapezius here. Good. So always think about cracking the imaginary nut with your shoulder blades, finding the so-called depression here of your shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders low and keep breathing. We're gonna go for 2 more rounds. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep the neck long. The neck is in one extension to the rest of the spine. Don't hyperextend here. So keep the gaze diagonally down onto the floor, and then when you got the last round, then release the hands on the mat, maybe shake out your hips, and then let's go for a sweet opener here to create some softness again in our muscles. So open your arms to the side, take a deep breath, and then I'm going with you with the right side. So together we're gonna bend the left leg, and the left big toe wants to reach towards the right shoulder, and allow your big toe to come down onto the mat, and then pull the left knee up to the sky so you create a wonderful hip opening here. We're gonna rotate through the spine, and the most important here, we create an opening here for the chest muscle, for the pectoralis, which is always super tight when we're sitting a lot. So feel free to lift the arm a little bit higher if you need more intensity. So feel free to come back to neutral breathing rhythm here. So allow yourself to release the tension in your powerhouse. And with your exhale, try to sink deeper into the stretch. So finding the balance between strength and softness in your muscles. Good, 1 more breath here. And then slowly take your time, don't rush. Come back onto your belly, extending the left leg again. And then we're gonna switch over to the other side, lengthening the left arm, bending the right leg. And then we're gonna pull the right big toe towards the left shoulder. Allow your right big toe to touch the floor, lifting the right knee up a little bit higher. And then feel free to lift the left arm a little bit higher if you need more intensity in the stretch for your pectoralis, for your chest muscle. Don't forget to breathe with your breath coming back to your body. You're arriving in the present moment here. Exhale, try to deepen the position. And with your inhalation, slowly come back onto your belly. Good. Maybe take another moment here on your belly. Place your hands together to create a little pillow for your forehead. And then just wriggle around here with your hips to release any negative tension in your lower back here. Good. Just taking 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, you bring the hands under the shoulders again. And when you're activated your powerhouse again, you're gonna push back up onto all fours and bring your shoulders above your hips again. So come back up. And then we're gonna slightly hinge forward. We're sending the hips back, but keep your spine super straight and long. And then you're gonna move and lengthen your arms next to your upper body. And we're just gonna rotate the arms in our shoulders here. So when we inhale, we're gonna turn the thumb out. So external rotation in your arms here. And then when you exhale, turn it in. So external rotation and internal rotation here, alternating. Try to keep the spine steady and calm all the time, just moving your arms and shoulders. And as you may see here, when I turn the arm in, my shoulder starts slightly to turn and to fall forwards and inwards here like this. So our aim is, for the next exercise, to keep the arm externally rotated like this. Thumbs are looking to the side. The pinky fingers want to reach forwards like this. So your chest is nice and wide. Now try to lift your arms a little bit higher so you can feel some magic in your back muscles. And then we're gonna start pumping the arms upwards. Now focus on your shoulder blades, pulling them together, bringing some strength in the lower part of your trap. And then we're gonna add the Pilates fire breath. So you take 5 short breaths in and 5 short breaths out. Are you ready? Here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And out. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Good. Focus on keeping the arms behind your upper body. Don't work here, work at your highest point. Thumbs are still looking to the side and pulling the navel in and up to protect the lower back. Good. In for 5, out for 5. Let's go for 3 more rounds here. Keeping the shoulders low, the neck long, the gaze diagonally down onto the mat, onto the floor. And when you're finished with your last round, you slowly bring your butt cheeks onto your heels. Now bring the arms forward, start to round your spine. Oh my gosh, and enjoy the stretch here after the strength part. Really finding the wonderful C shape in your spine. So you tuck the tailbone under. The pubic bone wants to lift up to the ceiling. Roll the head in so your gaze is going towards the belly. And then slowly roll back up and swing your legs forward. Amazing. Find a long and tall seat here on your sitting bones. Maybe push your butt cheeks to the side. And finding a long and proud sitting position here. If it's too much or your hamstrings are feeling a little bit stiff today, feel free to just bend the legs or grab a pillow or a blanket where you can sit on it. So it's a little bit more easy here to sit straight and tall. So we're gonna lengthen the arms next to our bodies. finding here the connection with your mat. Our aim with the next exercise is to find the depression in your shoulder blades. So it's this movement that we're gonna pull the shoulder blades down into the lower back, and we create a proud chest here. So with the next exhalation, you're gonna push the floor away. Maybe you can lift the butt cheeks a little bit, only maybe, and then you release slightly, inhale. So exhale, our aim is to push the floor away and to pull the shoulder blades down, and inhale, release. Good. Keep the spine long. Keep the powerhouse active. Good. If you can't touch the floor, then feel free to grab any pillows or blocks. Maybe you have some blocks at home or books, so you can press something away here. Let's go for 4 more rounds here. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, release. Keep the space long here between your ears and shoulders. And work with your breathing rhythm. Let's go for 1 more. Good, and then slowly release, bending the legs. Make sure that you have enough space behind you so you can roll down easily. Bring your hands in your back of your knees or behind your thighs, and allow yourself to sink into your extended arms, rolling down vertebra by vertebra with your feet shoulder width apart. Good. Now here, the last strength exercise today. Also a little bit for activating the latissimus, but especially the lower part of the trap again. We're gonna bend the arms and you're gonna pull the elbows into the mat. Make sure your elbows are facing 45 degrees into the corners, so the elbows are not touching your upper body and they're not looking to the side. So just finding here the middle, 45 degrees. Then you're gonna activate the powerhouse first. If you feel uncomfortable in your lower back, feel free to meet me in the imprint position. So tuck the tailbone under with the help of your abdominal muscles. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the elbows into the mat, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, release. You can't see a movement here in level number 1. If you want more, level number 2, you're gonna open up the chest and you lift the chest a little bit off the floor. The head is floating, and then you're gonna lower down. So exhale, press the elbows into the floor, lift the chest and release. Choose your level with lifting off the mat or without. Good, inhale. And exhale through pursed lips. Don't arch your lower back. Keep the lumbar spine in neutral position or in imprint. Ooh, this exercise is tough again. Let's go for 2 more. And last one, keep the neck long. The neck flexor muscles are working as well, that's fine. Good. And then bring one knee into your chest, grab the shin, press the shin into your hands and start to roll up vertebra by vertebra. Good work. Now come back into a sitting position with your legs crossed here. And we're gonna lift the arms up over the side. Inhale. Exhale, cross your arms and grabbing the sides of your thighs here. We're gonna sink into our extended arms. So you want to push backwards. We want to lengthen the trapezius muscle here. So focus on pulling the shoulder blades away from each other. Really make the upper back pretty broad and wide. Keeping the shoulders low again. Your gaze is going down to the belly. Exhale, try to deepen the stretch. So really pushing back, and then you're gonna inhale, lift back up. Exhale, switch sides here. Cross the arms again, grabbing the sides of your thighs. feel free to release the tension in your powerhouse here again. Last breathing rhythm here, in and out. Then come back up, inhale. Now exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, extending your arms, and open up the chest one more time. Lift your collarbone. Keep breathing. Good. Inhale, finding the length from the sitting bones up to the head, the crown of the head. And with the exhalation, try to lift the arms a little bit higher. Try to intensify the chest opener even more. Good. Keep that nice posture with the shoulders low, with the chest nice and wide, with the chest open up. And then you don't change anything, just release the arms. Stay proud, stay tall. You deserve this. And then you're gonna sweep the arms upwards. And then you're gonna thank yourself for moving today. And I thank you for moving with me. See you in the next one. Thank you so much for working out with me. I really enjoyed it. I hope you too. If you didn't know it yet, we also have some live streams via Zoom. I hope to get to know you there. Let's chat, let's work out together. I can give you real-time feedback there if you want to. So don't miss it. You can find the link over here or continue with one of my free YouTube workouts over here. Hope to see you there.